Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Teddy Roosevelt. Wow, look at these mountains with this one tile. We're gonna have to try and maybe put a tunnel maybe right here, and then we could probably do... I'm not sure how we'll be able to utilize that tile, but we'll see. Maybe we could even do a national park here once this is claimed up, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and go next turn. Continue to save up our faith for naturals. Oh, beautiful. That actually, it did like no damage, so we can continue to shoot. And I believe Polita should be able to restore. There you go. Movement. We can shoot again. Now it's slowly wearing down the city's defenses, but as it continues to wear down, the more damage it'll do. And I believe she can heal by 40, so we'll actually just bring her up here and save a charge until the next turn. St. Louis completed the preserve finally. It only took like a billion years. So we can now get ready to do a national park here. It'll improve the appeal. In the meantime, we could use gold, honestly, to build up this city a little bit. I know we're kind of saving it up, but a granary will help this city significantly. And other than that, let's work on a... Oh, interesting. You could do the Grove or the Sanctuary. We'll do Grove. I think it's actually more valuable. Now we don't want to improve this because it's next to the preserve. Instead, we probably want to come over here. What's the appeal like here? Charming too? I don't think we could actually plant woods there. But we want them all breathtaking. We'd have to harvest everything, right? Get rid of the rice, which we can do, and then plant woods. This is also an extra preserve. We want trees everywhere here. Lots and lots of improvements that we want to do. Let's remove the mine and put down trees. We now have this naturalist. We want to remove this mine, and we can do a national park here next turn, I believe. And the other one we can do is right here, which we have to wait on, or we could buy tiles to theoretically make another national park. I think we'll just wait right there for a turn. This is an extra preserve, so we don't want to upgrade it. However, right here, upgrade is and put a lumber mill in. Right here, we could put a lumber mill in. And we might as well just hurt the loyalty of this city and take the relic to plant woods. Similar, we probably won't go here, attack this until we get the artillery. I thought about maybe going and getting observation balloons so that we can have our bombards shoot further, but I think Russian artillery is more helpful. Let's go ahead and take the promotion and use... Is she out of charges already? That sucks. It's pretty bad. Well, we'll continue to just kind of hang out, I guess. See if we can put under siege too. We have 7 envoys. We do get gold for every envoy we send, so we might as well go grab Hattusa, which will give us provides you 2 of each strategic resource per turn that you have revealed, but have not improved. Interesting. Perfect. So we'll do that. We can shoot here. Look at these. Oh man, these barbs. Interesting. Here's the Zulu looking to settle. They already have artillery too. A war with them is going to be pretty brutal. We're getting 196 times per turn. I guess we're getting 211 now. But we were behind for a while. We'd like a builder here, but let's finish the harbor first. Remove the mine. Oh, that's right here where we could get another national park finally. Kept forgetting about that dumb mine that was there. Let's plant woods. And let's, how much will it cost for our next naturalist? 1,000. So we'll get that next turn, I think. Ooh, this is not next to the preserve, so that we can do a lumber mill. Same thing here. There's the preserve up here, so that we can do a lumber mill there. This trade route. Interesting. Once we get this harbor in, we'll put in the mausoleum either there or in Houston. Production's pretty atrocious in this city, to be honest. It'll improve as we turn these into lumber mills, though. Where is the best place? Alexandria. Interesting. They're building. Is it the Big Ben? Big Ben under construction. Let's remove the mine. We can now do a national park here, but I actually want to plant the trees. I think you have to plant them first. Maybe not. But I figure... let's see, because this will make the national park anyways. Let's see if we can plant trees after the park's been put in. No, we definitely can't, but we'll see. It's not a huge deal. We'll be able to plant trees here and here, and the appeal's still high. Let's plant woods there. Look at these yields, man. This is nuts. This is gorgeous. And as we plant more trees all around here, this is just going to be even better. Remove improvement. This is also next to the preserve. We're going to want to plant trees. Look at all these yields that get improved. Oh man. I wonder if we can plant in floodplains. We might not be able to, actually.
However,
clearly they attacked the city. Nice.
What I like
They didn't
about
pillage our
cities
harbors.
is that everything is king size.
Neighborhoods with charming
Beauty
appeal receive
and
+3
the
food and +1 production. Okay, that could be good. Not doing a ton of upgrades, so it's not worth grabbing that new card. We are getting a lot of builders. This is still fine, and we want as much faith as possible. So these two cards still work great. Let's take a look at Great People, the Great Engineer. One more district. That's kind of good. That Great Engineer card for us might not be that beneficial. Albert Einstein's a pretty great scientist. Let's take a look back at those cards. See if there's anything better than the Great Engineer points. Elite Forces. Robber Barons plus 50% gold in cities with a stock exchange. That wouldn't help. Naval Raiders 100% production, 2 movement, yields doubled from plundering. Domestic trade routes. Can't buy or train settlers or settle new cities. Well, we're not doing that right now, so isolationism actually isn't bad. We are doing some internal trade routes, I think. Let's take a look at those. We have 3 internal trade routes. So that'd be somewhat helpful. Not phenomenal. Kind of same thing with this. We could get some spies. We're not really trading with city-states, actually. We could actually look towards great merchants. I think we'll keep the invention in for now. Getting close to losing our heroes. Eliminate that dang barbarian. Shoot, and as he levels up, we'll be able to... Okay, so I guess we just had to move her. Weird. Odd this isn't under siege, seeing that you can never put a unit here. And the city technically could never receive support, but we get rifling, go towards steel. And let's see. Opera and ballet is tempting, but I think we want to go towards mass media. Having completed the industrial zone in Buffalo, let's continue to improve its production, which is not phenomenal. The alternative, of course, is to pump out a couple builders here and plant a lot of trees. That's actually probably more beneficial while we have that builder card in. Completed a builder here. Let's move to the horses and remove the improvement. Let's create another... Ooh, these would be nice. But I think another bombard is better. so that we can create a crew there. Plant woods, do the same thing there. We can plant woods, nice, and improve the production. Good to know, good to know. This is next to the preserve. Let's see if we can plant woods on this floodplain, and we'll plant woods here next to the city, and it's not next to a preserve, so we want to put a national or a lumber mill in. We can plant woods up here. Probably gonna want to harvest the wheat and plant woods. What tile is this? It's going to be on grassland, right? Yeah. So we can remove the improvement. It is charming now. If we plant woods, I think it will go up to breathtaking. If we plant woods here and there. Largest city of our people. Very nice. We have enough faith now. We probably had enough faith last turn, actually, to get a naturalist. Whoops. Come here. Next turn we'll move that naturalist. We completed the sewer. Sanctuary is tempting. As are some of these other districts. We don't really need more housing. +4 campus, but that's where we're going to put a national park. Could crank out a spy. I don't think we have any right now. We're going to want them, and we're going to want them leveled up. Completed the sanctuary, finally. Now look at these yields. Oh man, that is incredible. That's screenshot worthy right there. Let's see, the bank. Interesting. Sewer is kind of necessary. We're hurting for housing. In fact, we could get a neighborhood here. We'd want to put it probably over here. We want to increase the appeal first. Let's work on a sewer. No, let's work on a builder first. So we can get some woods planted down here. Run out of builder charges. Well, completed the old god obelisk. Let's repair the harbor. And we're going to harvest the rice. Let's see, Washington is probably pretty full on housing, but if we buy the sewer... Now its housing is up to 16. We harvest that, puts us up straight up to 15. Plant woods there next turn. Put the lumber mill in here. I think we're going to want to do the same thing and harvest this in Atlanta. Because we can't plant woods while it is like that. We want to come up here to plant woods. Damage all adjacent enemies and heal by 40. Interesting. So we could damage, I think, their units. Wow, even their trader unit. So yeah, we just have to move her, but I think she's out of charges. Oh no, we have to shoot first. It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get that. We'll get there. She has 8 more turns, so that should be enough to whittle that down a bit. Go next turn again. Oops. Oh, so we can't plant here on floodplains. That is a disappointment. Well, and we couldn't plant on the spices, so let's go ahead and move this builder over here to plant there. We're gonna refuse the demand, of course. We do not negotiate with people who make demands. That's a pretty terrible deal, but I guess it's technically better than the resource not helping us. I have no idea why. I guess the cities do as much damage as their best ranged unit, which in this case is no one. So I guess like an archer or a slinger even. That's funny. I really don't know why she has to move. be able to do that. We'll get that promotion next turn, which is great, because then we can do more damage to these city walls. I guess because she's fortified, maybe? If we just say next turn, maybe we'll be able to, maybe we can even kill their musketmen this way. We can plant here. Beautiful. We're going to want to plant there next. This builder, we're getting one over here, but we're going to need another one. Let's bring them over there. This is not next to a preserve, so we want to put a lumber mill in. But first, no, let's put it in now. We're going to want to do the same thing right there. And we want to put plant trees there. Plant trees here. We're going to have to remove this antiquity site, I think, somehow. To be able to plant trees. National Park. I don't think I've ever created this many national parks. It is pretty epic. Remove improvement. If we get Nalanda, we can even do a national park. I guess it would be right... We could do it right here in Boston. Maybe. We have to plant woods all along here. And we could probably do... maybe right here. Yeah, we could do it right here in Nalanda. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but... Let's remove the improvement. I think... No, it's not next to a... It's not next to a preserve, and it already has wood, so repairing actually works great. But we need to chop that rainforest. And remove this mine. Okay. And we're going to need, I think, probably like 1,100 to get another naturalist. Yeah, 1,100. Put the lumber mill in right there after this. Mitigated flood. Very, very nice. Storm rages on, river flooding. We can recall the hero Sinbad if we so desire. Let's upgrade 10 damage to defenses. Now, yeah, because she was in fortify, I didn't show her commands. Okay. That will... We should eliminate their musketmen next turn. Having completed the harbor, we need a builder here. 23 turns, though, is brutal. Could spend the faith. Nope, we can't get faith there. We could spend some gold. Need all these improvements done. I'd probably rather spend the gold and then get a national park here. These all should be breathtaking. Yep. Next turn we'll get a naturalist here in San Jose. Let's work on the lighthouse. Oh, beautiful. Can't target them, so we'll just have to hang out till the next turn, and same thing there. Make a lumber mill here. What are we doing on our victory type? 14 of 20. Okay, and we get a vote in 20 turns. I wish there were some more natural disasters. We'll want to put a lumber mill there. If we remove this and plant woods, I think we will get this appeal up. Not to mention, we will, if we get this national park in eventually, we'll be able to bring this, them in. However, we can't get open borders there. Johannesburg's been defeated. At least it's flipping. Maybe it'll flip to us. We can get Hercules back if we want. Oh my goodness gracious. These battleship barbarians are a joke. China, what are you doing? Do your job. And eliminate the barbarians. I can't get the naturalist here. Back. Look at him here. And in this city, we can't work on the lighthouse. Let's grab... Could grab the neighborhood. or the sewer? A +5 neighborhood's pretty solid. Let's work on... Could even do a preserve if we wanted to, but it's really not very good for this city. Just work on the sewer. Chop the rainforest. Now that we have those bombards, we could just start attacking Nalanda if we want. They won't do a ton of damage, but we'll upgrade them in a few turns. Let's wait till we upgrade them, and then we'll declare war and use the artillery to hit that down a little faster. Let's also work on... We'll get steel, so there's no point in getting walls. Let's get a stable. Okay, I think it's funny that it tells us, like, oh, come improve these tiles. It's next to the preserve. So, come on, Civ. I'm going to turn this into a lumber mill. This already is one. We do want to do some things here. Interesting. China, I think they're at war with the Zulu. No, interesting. We're allied with them, though, so they're not bringing these troops to attack us, thank goodness. Right, that eliminated the musketmen. We'll want to renew movement of this bombard because they have that +10 combat strength against city defenses. And we don't have enough to actually upgrade this guy, so we'll just put him to sleep for now. Lumber mill there. And we want to bring this builder now over here, I think, to help out with this continent. And we want to remove this improvement to plant trees. Lumber mill, and this builder will have to come down here and then over here as well. If we were able to get this tile before they do, which is unlikely, we'd be able to turn this into another national park. We'd have to remove the improvements, of course, but... Okay, now that we've got that, let's grab the sewer. We've got this builder out, let's send them over here as well. And then finish the sewer in here. We'll probably be able to remove our builder card as well next turn. Which is great timing since we completed this builder here. Here's the preserve, so we want to first come plant trees up here. And remove the honey improvement, actually. We should have enough honey that that's not an issue. Check our resources. We have honey. Yeah, we have 3 of them, so we're good. With that builder, or now with the builder completed, I mean, the city's grown nicely. Let's get the workshop in. Plant woods. Getting very close. We could even theoretically take it. Here we go. Beautiful. We now have this city. We're going to keep it. And we probably can do our next ooh, we could have to remove this. We buy these tiles. That's definitely worthy of a national park. Now, we actually might want to crank out another builder. Let's see. 1,000 gold is too much, especially when we're going to be upgrading to artillery in a few turns. Speaking of, I don't think you can shoot over mountains, so we need to get these bombards somewhere a bit more useful. The heroes are perfectly timed. They're going to disappear in 4 turns. That's a really nice campus, though it would have been an even better national park. Maybe we can get a national park here if we plant woods. We need a lot of kind of woods planted in here as well. So we will complete a builder next turn. We'll probably send that builder over here, and this builder we already will keep over here. I guess we have a few builders already in this over here, so I think we're fine. Let's send this one here to start removing improvements, and yeah, we should be fine. Let's go through repairs. Let's actually repair the granary first. Plant woods. Yeah, put some lumber mills in. Harvest that. Next turn. Would you put lumber mills in both of these as well as plant woods here and put lumber mill up there? So we have quite a few things to do still in New York. That pillage.
If you don't read the newspaper,
all right, so we can definitely take. We're actually gonna want to take this out and switch it back to upgrade costs. Oh, you know what? We need oil, don't we, for artillery? Yeah, they're gonna require oil. Man. We need to grab refining first, or otherwise we can't actually get artillery. Though we do get city defenses. Let's finish steel, and then we'll go back for that. Whoa, that was pretty far zoomed in. Let's come up over this direction. Getting close to where we can get another naturalist. Oh, come on, get out of our way. Now, ideology would be great. Capitalism, not bad. But we probably want to go towards democracy now, so let's get opera and ballet. Having completed the builder in the capital, it's probably a good time to grab something like the water mill. Sorry, the water park. We had the mill a long time ago. Alternatively, we could build another wonder, but there's no place that we could do, for example, the Sydney Opera House. And no real great place that we could put some of these, other than maybe in the desert. Let's work on the water park. Put it up here, I think, to boost. Let's see, because we have a water park. Actually, we don't have one over here. Right here would boost Washington. It wouldn't get to Boston. But it would boost Philadelphia, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. If you put it here, it would boost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not even Buffalo. So let's put it there. We can now finally promote Reina. And we're going to take the city receives +2 gold for each unimproved feature. That works really well with this current strategy. And I think we're going to want to put her in wherever we're having the most unimproved tiles, which I think is either going to be Baltimore or, you know what, Los Angeles also is receiving quite a bit. Los Angeles has these national parks. Do they have to be breathtaking? +1 appeal. Oh, wow. +1 appeal for every unimproved tile is really good. I mean, even Washington would do okay, but because we have the 2 national parks, I think she's going to be best in Los Angeles. Let's see. Baltimore's pretty solid. We're getting gold, but only 3 parts. Let's put her in LA. Where is it? There it is. In 5 turns, we'll get a lot of gold there. And we're good here, so we can pretty much just put her to alert until she dies. Same thing there. Let's heal up our musketmen. And then we're going to want to bring these guys back to the front, essentially. We are losing loyalty here in 54 turns. Let's see, who can we move? Victor. Ooh, this city might... How are we doing on loyalty here? Rising by 1.5 with him in there, so that's not great. We might need the Grove here to boost this city a bit. We want to put in lumber mills. Lumber mills. Where's another hero? Or not a hero, Magnus. Not chopping with him anymore. Let's put him in. Where is losing loyalty? Baltimore, right? Right there. Back to positive. Plant trees. Plant trees. This can definitely be another national park. And we're going to have some awesome national parks. So many national parks. I wonder if we're going to be able to win a culture before we win diplomatic. Probably not. Oh, with only national parks, essentially. So we don't have do we have any theater squares? I'm actually not sure. I don't think we built any. Go next turn. Is this floodplain? Let's double check. It is a floodplain, so I don't think we can plant here, but we should be able to plant in all of these, as well as up here. That's probably most importantly to come plant up here next to this preserve, so let's just send him that way. Magnus. Enemy spy killed. Nice. But they also made Magnus 6 more turns. Okay. Let's plant woods. We can put the lumber mill in there as well. Completed the sewer into Philly. It actually isn't a terrible place for entertainment complex, since it's a floodplain that we really can't do much with, even though it's next to the preserve. Can't plant trees, so it'd be an interesting entertainment complex. However, let's get the sanctuary in first. Lumber mill in there. We could actually harvest that for... Headphones came out 1 second. I'm back. We can probably actually harvest this and then plant woods. We could also theoretically... let's do that. But we could actually maybe use these for seaside resorts if we wanted to. Not going to make the improvements here because this is a great national park in Boston. We still have that honey improved. We need to remove that. I said we were going to do that with this builder, but then I didn't, so... Classic. Not extra preserve. Definitely put a lumber mill on. And look at that. Look at that. Whew, unimproved niter. Okay, so we have the lumber mill in. Let's come here and remove the farm. Got this lumber mill in. We're pretty much good. Oh, here we go. We definitely want to remove this, but plant trees. Oh, let's go chop this rainforest. I had no idea that was still in there. Should have a couple build chargers. Be able to chop, plant trees, plant trees. Ooh, national park. That boosts all of the appeal in that city. Very nice. It's almost worth getting a builder. We kept that builder card in. And this city just needs production so bad. The problem is that this barbarian encampment's still there. Maybe it's almost worth getting Sinbad just to go clear that. This is also a good city to get a builder in. Get some improvements. Plant trees. These are just gonna have to fend for themselves. We gotta save up our gold for upgrades and other fun things. So I don't really want to spend our gold yet. We do have, I think, enough faith for another naturalist. Where could we use that naturalist? Right here. We could also spend the gold and do one here and boost Taruga. We need to remove this improvement, though. We could also do the national park here in St. Louis. We're going to need to buy these 2 tiles. Plenty of time. We should be able to get to a heroic age after this. Then maybe we could finally flip this dumb city.
The best
if
steel.
not, we have
The
steel.
ballet projects a fragile kind of strength and a certain...
Bolshoi Theater is tempting. We would get some free civics. We want to get refining so that we can at least see oil so we can upgrade to artillery. Let's plant woods. And we think we want, yeah, scorched earth. Here, we completed the harbor. And, oh, they cleared the barbarian encampment. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's honestly, while we still have the builder stuff, let's just, 22 turns. Prepare the harbor first and switch over here to get the builder. It's going to take a while. Focus on production. Yikes, it's so bad. We repaired all those things. Let's... Where's the best place for a preserve in this city? If we put it right here, maybe? Now, if we put it there... Actually, no, it's probably right here, because then we boost the appeal right here, and we could get another national park in. Alternatively, we could actually put it right here, plant a lot of trees. It only kind of boosts the tundra tiles, but then these two preserves really bounce off each other. Here's not bad, but then we lose this national park. We could still make... Ooh, we can make this a national park. Yeah. And do the preserve right there. Then we only boost these 3 tiles rather than all of these, but let's check the appeal. What's it at? So these are all charming, so... man, we could put that preserve pretty much anywhere we want in the city. It'd be great. This is going to be good enough that we can do a national park here already if we plant woods in all these tiles. A preserve. This will boost essentially these two. This will boost these two. 2 is in the 2 next to this preserve, right? If we do it here, we put this national park in, or even maybe we put this national park, and then another national park here. Ooh, I like that. So let's put it right here. I wonder if we can plant woods on the tundra. I think so. Let's move our musketmen somewhere they're still also going to be a bit more helpful. And, yeah, this guy will just hang out. They're going to die next turn. And let's plant woods. And this isn't next to the preserve, so we'll do a lumber mill. Oop, okay, and let's remove this, like I said. Remove this, yes. So we can plant woods. And we'll plant woods. Wow, look at that tile. These are just great. Okay, I think we've made a lot of progress. A lot of progress this episode. We have a lot of fun things going on. And so many national parks coming in. We just need to, honestly, get more faith. Get more faith and get more national parks. And I wonder if we could put one here now in Washington. Technically, it should be all owned by Washington. When we get the next naturalist, I believe we've already made the national park here. So I think, yeah, we don't have any room around. We should check this. So this is a bit shorter of an episode. But we've been able to get a lot of progress done, a lot of improvements, and a lot of national parks, and we conquered the city-state. So a lot of progress made in a shorter episode. Still excited for the next one because we're going to continue to crank out these national parks and get these just ridiculously good yields, including all the gold coming in from Reina right here. It's going to be great. So thanks for watching, everybody. Love you all. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next episode.